The first leg of the Atlantic crossing is the passage from Europe to the Canary Islands. It was our longest passage so far, and in this episode, we'll tell you all about it. We just left Gibraltar and La Linea, and we're on our way west on the Spanish side of the coast. It's quite an experience what we're having right now. You can see turbulences in the water, and for some time we will go 4 knots, and then all of a sudden we'll go 5.5 knots. It's crazy. You can really see the turbulence in the water. The boat is handling it pretty good, so we're not afraid or anything, but it's just really uncomfortable ride today. But it is very exciting. Today's the day that we're gonna cross to the ocean side of Spain. When the current against you is almost 4 knots, this is what you get. Our speed is actually 6.5, let's say, but our true speed is 2.5. Morocco, Spain, Atlantic Ocean. Okay, we arrived at our pit stop for today. We think that the dark sign is the tide, so we might wake up in the morning to a whole different level of water. Hello, Oceanside. So tomorrow is the day where we're gonna cross to the Canary Islands. It's gonna take us about 4 days to get there. So we decided to enjoy where we stopped for the night in Spain and just go out and get some steam out. So we have the kids doing some workout. Nam and Eitan also joined the training, skateboarding a little bit, scootering, just whatever we can do to be on the land a little bit before we go on the sea for 4 days. Wish us luck! Watching the sunset over the ocean waves, we couldn't believe that the time has come. Tomorrow morning, we cross. Good morning, Barbat, and thank you. We're headed south. Crossing the trade lane of the huge boats. It's pretty scary because they're coming very fast and they don't have the ability to change their course as fast as we do. So we have to take that under consideration. We actually need to cross this lane to the other side of it. So it's a lot of zigzag and trying to figure out what's the best way to not encounter any of them from close. Ending our first day of the crossing, and I have to say that it's not as easy. The sea is pretty high, and from the outside, when you sit outside and you look at the ocean, it's quite okay, but when you spend some time indoor, it's getting pretty tough. This is what I see when I look outside. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. I'm bow playing. Shalom.
Shalom.
first morning in the ocean, and the night was pretty tough. I was very sick, God was sick, all was sick. Eitan was sick, so Sergey and Nam did most of the night shifts. Morning of day number 3. So we sailed over 250 miles already, which means that we have about 150 miles more to go. It should take us about 2 or 2.5 days to get there. So far so good. Wind was very calm during the night. It was very, very foggy. You couldn't see more than a mile away, so we had to lower the speed just a little bit so we won't freak out if a boat shows up or something. Everyone slept really, really good, which was nice. It's either that we're getting used to the waves, or it's just they are lower than what they've been on the first day. We now open the sails and we hope to have a really good day today. Maybe we'll get to do some studying that we didn't get to do in the last 2 days. No wind, no waves. We decided to stop the motors and jump into the deep blue. This deep, deep, big blue. And it was incredible. And just before we announced the best part of the day was behind us, they arrived, the dolphins. Our third sunrise on our way to the Canary Islands, and we still have Starlink connection, which is unbelievable. The sea is pretty calm right now, and we're waiting for the wind from Morocco to come and give us some wind for the sails. We've been motoring for a long time now, but it was supposed to be good, so also a plus. But yeah, sunrise. And just like that, it became a ritual. Every sunrise, every sunset, the dolphins came to say hi. Okay, current status. We have Sergey and Gal pretty exhausted today. The only two that are actually full of energy are Val and O. As you can see, the boat is a mess right now. We're not even bothering cleaning or organizing anything. Eitan is feeling okay-ish. He's sitting outside, and Noam is just playing the guitar.
Dad, bakit tuwak siya?
Last morning of the crossing. Next sunrise will be in Lanzarote. We can't wait. We're anxious to arrive. The last day is the longest one, and we're prepared for a good day. And yeah, just opened the sails and we're waiting. By the 5th day of the crossing, which was actually the last day, we already had a routine. Breakfast, game time, play time, screen time, school time, and it was working good.
So what do we do in the middle of the ocean? We stop for a little bit to do something fun. Woo!
It was the last jump to the ocean, and what happened next was incredible. We were surrounded by hundreds of dolphins coming from all over the ocean, 360 degrees around the boat. They were jumping, they were talking, they were singing, they were dancing. They were absolutely amazing. And when they left, it took us 20 minutes to collect ourselves back and keep on moving. 5 hours away from Lanzarote, and we finally see the mountains in the horizon.
Moments to speak with your parents on the phone is These are the Canary Islands. We just arriving, and Adi is speaking to her parents. Eitan is speaking to his mom. Noam is speaking to his parents, and we're all watching the sunset. Perfect timing to speak with your parents. I spoke to them too.
We anchored in pitch dark and woke up the next morning to see the Canary Islands around us. Finally, after 5 days at sea, we have some land, and what a beautiful land it is. It's just gorgeous. Join us to our Canary Islands adventure on our next episode.